Hi guys, my name is ITF Young, and if the word boring had a face, it would probably be mine. In my 2.5 decades of living on Earth, the only truly fun moments I can remember are the ones I shared with my brothers as kids, where we would mimic dramatic moments in church, laugh until our stomach hurts, and tear our exercise books during long vacation holidays just to create a fake Ben 10 wristwatches. My life mostly revolved around reading, chores, running errands for my mom, and sleeping. I grew up in northern Nigeria, and honestly, this kind of life felt completely normal to me until social media happened and I started seeing how Lagos people live their lives. The hangouts, beach trips, spontaneous lives, brunches, the outside culture. And suddenly, my life started feeling painfully uneventful. And before you ask, you spent over 4 years in a Nigerian university and didn't make a single friend? Yes, I did. Unfortunately, my friends are like me. They say like poles repel and unlike poles attract. But in my case, my friends and I are like poles that somehow attract each other even more. I genuinely cannot remember anything we've ever done for fun, outside our lengthy conversations about my street parents, boy problems, feminism, and the terrible state of Nigeria's economy, which often moves from ranting, giggling, crying to a full therapy session. And then comes nighttime, the moment when everyone is asleep and the world becomes quiet enough to start figuring out my life. Sometimes I stand in front of the mirror, imagining myself as a TEDx speaker. Other times, I literally cry myself to sleep, asking God, what kind of a life am I even living? But today was different. I had a voice in my head that said, step out. Step out to where? Nobody even knows me. Nobody finds me interesting enough to invite me anywhere. I argued back. Then again, louder this time. Step out. I got up and went outside. And no, I didn't go to a hangout, restaurant, or even church. I just went out to breathe. And somewhere behind the house, I found this beautiful spot. The kind of place people travel miles and spend money to experience. A quiet little corner I had ignored for years, simply because I never stepped outside long enough to notice it. And then it hit me. Maybe life isn't always hiding in loud places. Maybe sometimes God waits for us in simple moments, just outside the door we are too afraid to open. Maybe stepping out doesn't always mean changing cities, making new friends, or becoming an entirely different person overnight. Maybe it simply means giving yourself permission to experience life beyond the prison of your own mind.
Okay, so I'm going to be asking you some questions and you're going to give us honest answers to the questions. So can we go?
Yeah, sure.
So what does the word boring mean to you?
I think boring is something that's uninteresting, something that is tiring, that doesn't interest you, is tiring and stuff.
Yeah, so do you consider yourself a boring person?
Well, I am not a boring person, although boring is quite subjective because what might be fun to me will not be fun to you, and what might be fun to you might not be fun to me. So, but I'm not a boring person. I do not consider myself boring. I might not be spontaneous. I might not be such an adventurous person, but I'm definitely not a boring person.
Okay, so what do you do for fun? What are the things you do for fun?
I love to read. I love to watch YouTube videos. Yeah, I'm a YouTube junkie. I watch a lot of these videos. Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's quite boring, though.
Hell no. Hell no.